want to be a filmmaker, you want to be a filmmaker, let's talk about it! This week I thought I'd run through how I make these videos every Saturday. I just think it's an interesting thing to do because I never really see similar channels doing this, and I'm really curious how they make their videos. So if anyone's curious how I make mine, this is how I do it. I thought it'd be a fun video for this week. Let's get started. First thing I do is type up an outline in Google Docs of the things that I need to do before, during, and after the shoot. I break it down into pre-production, production, and post-production. For pre-production, I pull out all my lights, my camera, my tripod, and my audio equipment. The first thing I do is pop an SD card into my camera. Then I set my camera up on top of my tripod, and I'm pretty tall, so my tripod actually isn't tall enough to be eye level with me. I have to put wooden blocks under each leg of the tripod. Then I frame the camera up to fit my face and the background. I take a minute to pull focus to my face so that my face is the only thing that's in focus. I like doing this just so that the background kind of fades away and whoever's watching can really just focus on the points I'm trying to get across. Next, I put my microphone on its own tripod directly in front of the camera and aim it right at my mouth. I plug it into my H1 Zoom audio recorder and it records directly to a micro SD card. Next, I take a few can lights, a Chinese lantern, and a lamp and set them up in a pretty basic 3-point configuration. Depending on if it's day or night outside, I leave the curtains open or close them. And once that's all done, all that's left really is to hit record. I hit record on my camera, my audio, then I pick up my slate and I clap. I shoot everything that I've written in the outline for points that I need to make. I may not use it all, but it's good to have. Once I'm done recording, I turn on my desktop and create a new folder. I label it by the upload date and I put all the footage, all the audio into that folder. As soon as everything transfers over, I open up Premiere and create a new project. I name the project the upload date and I import all the footage, all the audio, all the bumpers, and the watermark. The very first thing I do is take the audio and the video and sync them with the clap that I did with the slate. Next, I build the opening bumper. Then I go through and cut all the pauses out in between my talking points. Once I feel there's a good pace to it and everything feels good, I go ahead and add the closing bumper. After that, I go ahead and add the Runaway brand watermark down in the right-hand corner of the screen. And the very last thing that I do before I export the video is I just watch it through. Just to make sure there's no mistakes, I watch it through once, and then I go ahead and export. I use the same export settings for pretty much every video that I make. I export at an H.264 format at 1080 and 29.97 frames per second. I check the render at maximum depth and quality box. I change the VBR1 pass to 2 passes. I bump the bitrate up to 192 and I export it 1920 by 1880. Once it's ready to export, I take it to the same folder that I put all my YouTube videos in. On my external hard drive, there's a folder labeled YouTube. Inside that folder, there's one labeled finished videos, and that's where this one's gonna go. Usually I've got a lot of time waiting for the video to export, so this is when I go ahead and create the thumbnail. I usually get a good picture and some text in there. Hopefully with the combination of the things on the thumbnail and the title of the video, it's enough to get people to click. All that's really left after that is to wait. Once the upload date rolls around, I go ahead and click the upload button on YouTube. I add the custom thumbnail that I made and I type up the description and all the tags. Then I add the links to all my social media and my website. After watching the video upload, it processes and then I just click publish. The very last thing that I do each week is take to Twitter and Instagram to promote the video. On Twitter, I usually just tweet the link and a sentence or two encouraging people to go and watch. For Instagram, I usually post the thumbnail of the video, a sentence or two encouraging people to watch, and to mention that the link is in my bio. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how I make these Saturday videos. The software tutorial videos that I do with the After Effects and the letterboxing and color correction a couple weeks ago, I do those completely differently. I can do those if anyone's interested. Let me know. I'll definitely do those in the future. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. This has been a Runaway Brain production, and I'll see you guys next time.